Pixar finally released that much-awaited animation, Inside Out 2, after a whopping 9-year gap from the first movie that was loved not just by children, but adults alike. Welcome to Galore Techs. Today, we'll explore the groundbreaking technologies that Pixar has used to bring this vibrant world of emotions to life. From advanced animation techniques and sophisticated visual effects to state-of-the-art rendering methods. So, stay tuned until the end to know all about it. Inside Out 2 takes us back into the mind of Riley Anderson, who is now a teenager navigating the complexities of high school life. As she deals with new challenges and emotions, the familiar core emotions of joy, sadness, anger, fear, and disgust are joined by new characters: anxiety, envy, embarrassment, and ennui, reflecting the evolving emotional landscape of adolescence. This time around, Kelsey Mann took on the director's hat, and this is his feature directional debut. The movie had a humble budget of $200 million, reflecting Pixar's investment in high-quality animation and effects, and has managed to exceed expectations and grossed over $1.22 billion on the global box office. That is a massive smashing hit for 2024. The critical response has also been mostly positive, and 90% of the reviews on Rotten Tomatoes are positive. Fun fact, we all know that everybody on a production team are adults, and they have no clue what it means to be an actual teenager right now. And for this reason, the directive team enlisted a group of actual teenagers dubbed as Riley's Crew to assist with the film development and give feedback to ensure it accurately portrayed modern teenage life. Inside Out 2 showcases the use of cutting-edge technology to bring its vibrant world to life. Building on the innovative groundwork laid by the first film, Pixar employed a host of advanced techniques and tools for this sequel. In Inside Out 2, Pixar has leveraged advanced technology to create immersive experiences, especially within Riley's mind. One significant advancement is the creation of an entire visual set for Riley's mind, which allows for dynamic camera movements and immersive filming techniques similar to those used in live-action movies. What they did is Pixar constructed a detailed virtual set for her mind, and to navigate and capture scenes within this virtual environment, the team used an iPad mounted on a specialized rig. This setup enabled the filmmakers to control a virtual camera, offering the flexibility to move around the set freely, capture close-ups, and experiment with different angles and perspectives just as they would on a physical set. This approach allowed directors and cinematographers to achieve over-the-shoulder shots, bird's-eye views, and intricate camera movements that really enhanced the storytelling and the visual engagement of the film. The use of this virtual camera system enabled the team to fine-tune each shot, ensuring that the virtual environment felt as real and dynamic as possible. This innovation allowed for more creative freedom in scene composition and camera work. Ultimately, this contributed to the film's rich and visually captivating narrative. In the original Inside Out, Pixar used RenderMan's Reyes for rendering, enabling non-physical, easy-to-control behaviors. But for Inside Out 2, they transitioned to the RIS framework, which posed challenges due to its energy conservation model. RIS offers excellent out-of-the-box results, but tweaking for specific, non-physical effects became way more complex. Jacob Quenzel, the principal shading artist, explained that while Reyes required 80% of the effort up front to look right, the remaining 20% was easy due to established controls. And in contrast, RIS did most of the heavy lifting initially, but fine-tuning the final 20% was significantly harder. Now, if you've seen the movie, you might notice that the emotion's hair aren't strands, but it consists of dots instead. This approach mimics hair's light response while adding a glittery effect. Pixar used the Houdini engine for this, which is an application programming interface, or API, and that allows different applications to communicate with each other by sending requests and receiving responses. They integrated the Material X Llama system to break energy conservation rules and achieve a unique, non-photorealistic look. Now, this technique was an evolution from the GtE&x model used in the original film, combining the Chang hair model with additional diffuse and emissive lobes. GtE&x is actually a model used in computer graphics to simulate light scattering for human hair fibers. For all of the emotion's skin, Pixar used pulsing particles to create a textured effect. The Hexport system in Houdini generated these particles in a pre-pass, allowing complex behaviors and dynamic interactions with hair and garments. This was crucial for recreating the technically complex characters from the first film. The team used old archives and tools like Maya and Pixar's Slim to inform the new shading process. The emotion's life force is represented by layers of emissive auras. These auras were created using field volumes and density fields, making them efficient and coherent for global illumination. This system was designed to be reusable and easily editable across characters, ensuring both consistency and flexibility. Now, Joy's design required a translucent edge with a solid core, originally achieved with a heterogeneous volume. For Inside Out 2, though, this effect was replicated in RIS using a traditional subdivision surface with opacity falloff near the edges. The final look combined various elements, including volumetric glows and particles, to maintain Joy's distinctive appearance. Now let's talk about the attractive bright look of the film, which was created by the lighting department. Achieving the final bright and appealing look of the emotion characters required close collaboration between the shading and light departments. A separate lighting rig controlled their appearance in different scenarios. The concept of glow darkening allowed Joy and other characters to appear integrated into their environments despite their glowing nature. This involved complex rules and controls for comping, especially during interactions like hugging. Now, rigging is the process of creating the bone structure of a 3D model so it can move. In Inside Out 2, Pixar made significant rigging improvements, particularly for hands and mouths. They used new articulation tools, CurveNet and Profile Mover, to deform subdivision surfaces without being tied to a specific shape. For the first time, Pixar created a fully articulated hand CurveNet that could be shared across characters, eliminating the need for unique rigs for each character. For Anxiety, a character designed like a cloth puppet, they developed a specialized mouth rig with a 3-layer system and additional lip controls to allow for dynamic, expressive animations. CurveNet setups enabled detailed control over her facial expressions, while individual tooth controls ensured precise animation. These advancements provided animators with the tools needed to bring the unique characters of Inside Out 2 to life with flexibility and precision. Now, here's a spoiler alert, so skip it if you want. Later in the movie, Riley's main emotions get banished, and they visit the Vault of Secrets and meet the characters Bloofy and Pouchy. Now, unlike the rest of the movie, these characters were a nice contrast and were 2D rather than 3D. This marked Pixar's first venture into this animation style for feature characters. The decision was inspired by preschool shows like Blue's Clues and Dora the Explorer, known for their simple, direct style. Pixar went and leveraged their recent experiences with the 2D animation pipeline developed for Win or Lose. A team of 7 artists, including Rob Thompson, used TV Paint for drawing and projected these drawings onto 3D cards within the 3D environment, to ensure the characters move seamlessly with the camera. The goal was to make Bloofy and Pouchy appear as though they belonged to a preschool show, achieving a nostalgic yet fresh look that really stood out within the movie. Animating Bloofy, a beagle, and his fanny pack sidekick Pouchy involved creating simple yet expressive animations. The team aimed to replicate the less refined, budget-conscious style of preschool shows, which required them to shift from Pixar's usual high-quality, detailed animation process. They focused on capturing Bloofy's optimistic, broad gestures akin to characters from Dexter's Laboratory, ensuring that his actions were exaggerated and clear without immediate thought process. This approach helped maintain the playful and engaging nature of these characters, resonating with both the in-movie preschool show aesthetic and the larger Inside Out 2 universe. The team faced some serious challenges, ensuring the characters' movements were fluid and consistent with the rest of the film. Overall, Inside Out 2 has received great response and has become the 5th highest grossing animated movie globally in history, even surpassing Minions. This not only tells you how people love the concept of this animated movie, but it also paves the way for a possible sequel. But as of now, there hasn't been any news about Pixar considering a 3rd part in the future. So, tell us everyone, how cool is this movie? Are you down for Inside Out 3? Let us know down below. I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more interesting Galore text videos. Thanks for watching.